YouTube side of the deal here. I hope everybody's doing good after the holiday. Bear with me just one moment while I adjust some settings here. So we're going to be doing a live sale tonight. My name's Amanda. Pieces of the Past KC is my channel. I apologize, I'm over here trying to update that as we speak. Okay, we should be good to go. There we are. Okay, right on. All right, guys, so welcome back. Hi, it's good to see everybody. I hope everybody had a good holiday and time and all the things. And I didn't put out a video on Thursday, and I think that's the first Thursday I've missed in a long time. So, but everything's fine. It's just been super hectic and all that jazz. And so I caught up with you guys on Saturday, and I had gone over to Savers and found a few things, and a couple of which I've included in for tonight. I went ahead, and some other sellers I was talking to in regards to shipping, they do combined shipping also, but during their live sales, they sell kind of like I do, kind of a variety of things and stuff. And so in regards to height, weight, size, that all that kind of thing. And so they had suggested to turn off combined shipping. So I'm not sure how that looks on your guys' end, but regardless, it should on my end. If it's not bundled, when all is said and done, I will bundle it, combine the shipping, and refund you any overage. Hey, bossy lady. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh my gosh, that must have taken forever. Well, welcome in. It's good to see you. It's good to see everybody. I appreciate everybody joining me tonight and everything. If there's anything up here you see that you're interested in, let me know. I was just telling you guys, I do combine shipping. But if it looks funny on your guys' end, like it's not, just, I will, when all is said and done, combine it for you. What else? I think that's about it, really. If you're over on the YouTube side and you want to join in on the sale, you're welcome to hang out on the YouTube side. But if you want to be active and everything, come over to Niknax. Join me. There should be a QR code in your screen somewheres that you can follow over. And hopefully this setup works okay for you guys. Hey, fancy lady. I'm late to a couple, like my past 2 or 3 videos now on responding to comments, so I apologize, you guys. I've seen the comments and everything. I just haven't had a chance to sit down and like reply to everybody yet. But it's been busy, y'all. Holidays, all the nonsense, you know how it goes. So definitely let me know if there's anything you guys are interested in. I have a few items set here that you can't really see, and I don't have a good spot to put them up here, but that I'm going to be running a little bit later. One of which is this fused glass tray. And to my knowledge, there's no chips or cracks or breaks or issues with it, but it has this stinking poodle on it, and it's like confetti. And oh my gosh, I love it. I haven't found any signatures or anything on it. I've tried searching to the best of my ability, but I haven't found anything yet. Ooh, I might have just now. Son of a gun. I think I might have. I definitely can't tell what it says, though. Oh, holy smokes. Anyway, so maybe a signed piece. Looks like the last name might say Paige. Anyway, possibly a signed piece of fused glass. I figured we'd give everybody a little bit to get in here. If you guys remember, in a recent video, I also picked up this Vanini for Di Serono. So Murano style little ice pitcher or ice bucket, sort of a mini bucket, blown glass piece. So again, let me know if there's anything up here you guys are interested in. Otherwise, I think we'll just get started. Show the poodle again. Oh, the dish. This one here. I think it is signed, guys. I don't know. If I just now am seeing it. I don't know how the heck I'm going to get it to show for you guys. Like, and I can, dang, it takes the right side of light. It's really tough to make out. I don't know. If anybody's familiar with it, let me know. I'm not sure. But yeah, I do. I think I see something right down in here on it, on the back side. I just can't make out what it says. But beautiful piece. And this is that one that I found all that stoneware sitting on top of too. So fun times. Like, I'm like, that's got to be a good piece of glass because there's no chips or cracks or anything on it. And they had all those stoneware dishes on there. So I'm going to run this one in just a little bit. Price, I'll probably start it at $20 and then see where she goes. But that would be starting bid on this one. Then I had this Fenton piece here, and it's a, what is that? It's not custard glass, just satin glass, I think. And it's hand painted with all these like blue roses and stuff. There are a few scuff marks. Let me bring it up closer to you, here and there on it. Kind of common with these satin glass pieces. This one's hand painted by A. Mason. And I think originally would have had a foil sticker. I think it's a little bit of an older one. I think, if I had to guess, I think this one's out of the 40s, maybe the 50s. But very pretty little ruffled vase. No chips or cracks or issues with it. And then I'd also picked up recently this funky little thing, which the handle on this is hollow. But it's got this cool drip glaze on here and these like little nubs. I don't know. And I could tell in the store it was marked on there, but I couldn't tell what it said. And I got out my little loop earlier, and I don't know. It kind of looks like character marks to me, but I can't tell for sure. But there's no chips or cracks to it. Anyway, we'll start with this. Let me weigh it real quick here. Let me quit yapping. How about that? Shut it up, lady. Move something to the stage already, right? I get it. I definitely get it. All right. I think we got that. Okay, we should be good. All right, so running this drip glaze pitcher, and like I said, I'm not sure what this is supposed to be, but it's kind of like this little pinched up design down here where this drip kind of gets a little more intense, but no damage to it that I have found. Let me show you the spout. Try to up close here. All right, starting at $10. What am I doing? Oh, did I put it in there wrong? I think I did. Hold on, guys. Son of a gun. Of course I did it wrong. Why wouldn't I? Okay, bear with me one sec. I goofed when I created that. Son of a gun. Probably goofed up a whole bunch. Okay. I'm so sorry, guys. Bear with me a second. There we go. No, 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 no. Oh, you booger. Oh, golly. I kind of knew it was going to be one of those nights coming to... because it has to be. Okay. I think shipping's still all the same. Okay. Better double check it, by golly. Okay. We should be good. Ah! I kept putting it in there as a buy it now instead of an auction. Whoa. That looks better. And then it was just trying to pop up some weird shipping prices that looked off. Okay, I think we're good now. Good night. Okay, guys, so bear with me. Okay, so I saw on the bottom, I goofed up. I had created it as a buy it now. And I saw at the bottom, it was saying on that other listing that there was a claim or something on it. And so I just want to know, before I try to run this in an auction, did somebody in the audience claim this? And then I can go look at it afterwards. Because I have no problem with that. I just don't want to run it if I goofed up and somehow that. Otherwise, I'm going to run it. All right. Nobody's saying anything. So we're going to start at $10, run for 20 seconds. My apologies, guys. The first one out the gate had to be a real ringer, you know? I'm trying to show you guys that mark, but it's really tiny. I had to get my loop out for it. But it's so nicely crafted. And I didn't realize when I got it even that the handle in there was hollow. I thought that was really cool. Okay. Well, hopefully from here on out, we'll, I won't have any more goof ups. All right. So if you guys saw my video from, last night, these are the two tiles that I had picked up. And let me show them to you one at a time. The first one I found is actually the other one. Oh my gosh. And I just now realized it. I thought it was just like a feather decorative. Sorry, I'm going to show you this one first. Squirrel. No, not a squirrel, a butterfly. Look, I get it now. Wow, I just had to turn it at the right angle. Do you guys see it? It's half a butterfly. I don't know where the other half is, but it's half a butterfly. How fun. So it's signed on the back like in pencil. And it says, I think it says F-A-R-T-H, Farth. I'm not sure. The tile is in stamped with Mexico back here. But okay, so a butterfly. That's so fun. No chips or cracks to it that I have found anyway. I think there's a couple tiny little flea bites to the corner. Barely. Yeah. Oh, maybe Faith. Yeah. That's probably it, Diane. Yeah. You're probably correct. Here, it's a little less smudged on this one. It's unfortunate they didn't sign it with like permanent marker or paint or something, but nonetheless, same thing. This one's impressed with Mexico, but this one's like a sun. Just really cool tiles. And again, I don't think there was any damage to it. I think there's a teeny tiny flea bite right there. But nonetheless, we're going to start these two. Let me weigh them. I think we should be okay. Yeah, we're okay. Starting at $10, running for 20 seconds. Two Talavera style tiles, both signed by the same person. I believe Diane's correct. Probably Faith, not Farth. Good call. Good call. All right. Well, let's move on. Oh, I meant to run this one during my Christmas sale. And then guess what I found after my flipping Christmas sale? Well, this mug. I even forgot to take the sticker off of it. You're welcome. On the fly. Here we go. All right, so this is one of those Louisville stoneware mugs, the Noah's Ark, and it is adorable. And it's in great condition. I don't see any crazing or anything to it. No chips, cracks, or issues. And of course, it's stamped and debossed on the base as usual. But you've got the elephants going in. Super cute little mug. Let me, whoops-a-daisy. Restart here. And let me change its starting price. All right. All right, guys, if you're just now coming in, my name's Amanda. My channel's Pieces of the Past KC. I pick up a variety of things, vintage and antique. A lot of art pottery and glass, but a few random trinkets of other various kinds, from pillowcases to, I don't know, random boxes and things. I don't know. Lots of things. But nonetheless, here we are. And I do combine shipping. FYI, we're going to run this cup, Louisville Stoneware, Noah's Ark, starting at $8, running for 20 seconds. So I hope everybody's doing good tonight. And everybody's holiday went good. And hopefully I don't fudge up my sale anymore tonight. I knew it feels like forever since the last one I ran. And I think that was just last Sunday. It's like, it feels like forever, but at the same time, time is like, also feels like it's going by extremely quickly. And I don't know up from down half the time. But who's keeping track? I don't know, not me. Tis the season, right, folks? It really has. Like, I feel like we were in July like yesterday. Like, I've already had a birthday come and go. I feel like twice this year. TMC, thank you very much. Congratulations. I sent you back a message a little bit ago. Did you get that? On that statue. I think I mentioned it in the video last night. I don't know if you've seen that or not, but I think I mentioned it. I wanted you to know that I went in there with you in mind over to Savers to look for that statue. That thing was cool. The only reason I didn't really consider it before was because it was clearly missing a piece, but I get it. I've been contemplating some stuff like to do with my channel, and like I don't know. Like, okay, so when we had the dumpster here, guys, there was some pieces like downstairs in my storage area, that things that I wouldn't necessarily sell, but one of the ways that I've found to be kind of fun to teach myself about items and the materials they're made of and all, and the construction that goes into them and that kind of stuff, is to fix them, you know, like, so I'm one of those people that usually will buy the broken pieces and then upcycle it or repair it or, you know, whatever with it. But, oh yeah, no problem, no problem. But anyways, I've been thinking of maybe trying to do some videos along those lines. Because I know, and if you guys did see that video last night too, I know some of you guys commented on that poodle. I wanted to get it so bad, so stinking bad. But in my head, I was thinking, okay, so what am I going to do? Like, I think they had like $7 on her or whatever, which isn't terrible. But then I was thinking in my mind, like, well, who wants a repaired face thing? But then I saw the picture of her too, and I'm like, oh my God, she was ridiculously cute. I should have just gotten her, whatever, right? All right, let's run this ice bucket here. This is that Vanini Vanini 4 di Serono. Here is the base of it. Just very cool. Aqua blue striped with white. Little mini glass ice bucket, technically. No chips or cracks or damage to it. It has these little nubbins on the side for what I guess you would call handles, I suppose. I wouldn't recommend trying to hold it by that, though. All right, let me get this fired back up here. Okay. Should be good to go. Yeah, we should be fine. All right. Starting at $8, running for 20 seconds. And hopefully tonight I don't try to smash my drink on the bottom part of the top part of the china cabinet. That sounded like a mouthful. You know, the top part of your china cabinet? I tried to take it out with my tumbler last sale. It was quite the ruckus. 2 pigtails, congratulations. Thank you. It was quite the ruckus, I must tell you. Let me tag this for you. All right. What else did I have up here? Fancy lady, was it you that wanted to see all the miniature porcelain or sets that I have, like the Japan sets, like children's sets, tea sets and stuff? Wasn't that you? Let me know. I brought them up and I was trying to, I think, run them, not in my last sale because that was the Christmas sale, but in a sale previous to that. Oh, I still have the price on here. It's grease marker. I got it. I'm wearing my grungy shirt tonight. All right, guys. That wasn't you? Oh, golly. Well, it slips my mind then. There was somebody who was asking me about them. Anyways, I have some of those up here if anybody's interested in them. This one here is a beautiful, stunning little, I guess you could go with cup. It technically doesn't have a spout. So I guess we'll go with cup, but the body shape reminds me more of creamer, but it is gorgeous. Like I'm trying to get it in the light for you guys, but the camera just isn't doing it justice. Like here's this maroon that comes through. Oh my God, shut up. It's ridiculous. It says, well, I don't know what the top part says, but the bottom part says Fox Pass. I don't know what the signature up here is. And then this red is something like, I don't know, random mark on it. I don't know. Look at that bubbling in the glaze there too. It's ridiculous. And it's in perfect condition. It's beautiful. I haven't looked it up. I don't know anything about it yet. So if one of y'all out there do, let me know. Because I don't know anything about this Fox Pass pottery. I just know that this glaze is ridiculous. Sorry, I can't help myself. Here we go. Starting at $8, running for 20 seconds. Oh, and here's the maroon on the bottom too. Look at that. That is crazy. Stinking beautiful. I don't know, guys. I know I'm ridiculous with my art pottery, but come on. I love this applied handle up here too. All right, Nanlia, congratulations. Thank you very much. That's a beautiful piece. Stunningly gorgeous. Let me mark it for you. All right. Oh, what else do we want to run? Oh, I pulled her out. She's got some dust bunnies in there, but I can clean that out, I think. I know, boss lady. I can't. Oh, you're very welcome, Nanlia. I just can't. I can't not do it. It's like this kind of chalice piece, but I don't think it's actually a chalice. I think it's intended to be a planter, but it's shaped like a chalice, and it's just got this glaze on it that it's like, it's not signed or anything, but I still had to get it because it's beautiful. And here we are, right? Okay, so this one here is a Royal Hager piece. It's RG17 USA is impressed on the base of her. And as far as I can tell, I haven't wiped her down or cleaned her up yet, but I don't see any chips or cracks. Let me check along. Even the foot of her is impressively entirely flippin' intact. I don't know how often that really happens, but again, here we are. And the light really isn't going to do well with her. She's like a semi-matte sort of glaze. Perfect condition. Little planter here. Let me weigh her real quick. I imagine she's right around a foot tall. About 11 inches, just over tall. She might glow. What do you mean she might glow? She doesn't glow. I don't see any glow to her. Not that I'm making out. But she might glow. I didn't know these glue or glowed. How do you say it? What's the right way to say it? I don't know. You guys know what I'm saying. All right. Perfect condition. Vintage royal. Okay. I got you. Yeah, I didn't notice any glow to her, but I also didn't really darken the room 100%. I just kind of ducked behind the little corner there of the china cabinet. But anyway, perfect condition, vintage, Royal Hager, Virgin Mary, planter, matte, she's a soft white, if I'd have to guess. She's a nice soft white, sort of semi-matte finish. And I'll get the dust bunnies and stuff out of there for you. It doesn't look like she's ever been used as a planter or otherwise. Like if somebody had fake flowers in her, I don't think that they used any like adhesive or anything. Not that I can tell. All right, 2 pigtails. Congratulations. Thank you. That's a really cool piece. I found that sitting on the end cap at Savers, actually. Not this past time. I think it was the time before when I was there. And I was headed towards checkout and came by it. I was like, ooh, that looks interesting. There's something about that glaze, too, that you can you just know when you see it. Like, that's probably a vintage piece. I should probably investigate that. All right, folks. Well, let's see here. Oh, shucks. Wonder if hold on, let me get some alcohol. I got marker on my thumb. Son of a gun. Oh, golly. I just don't want to smudge anything. Okay. Yikes. We're rubbing alcohol to the rescue. All right, we should be good now. All right. Is there anything anybody sees up here that they're interested in particular? Otherwise, I'm going to run a trinket dish with you guys. The ruffled white base before the blue bucket. Was it this one, boss lady? Yes? Okay. Well, it's not technically white. I know my lighting is terrible. This is that satin glass too. And so it's like a very faint blue color with the hand-painted blues. Or blue roses with the hand-painted blues on it. With perfection. We can go ahead and run this one. Let me weigh it here. Okay. Looks like I'm already set up and ready here. All right. So starting at $8, running for 20 seconds. Hand painted by A. Mason on the bottom. There's no debossed Fenton on the base here. And so I believe this one would have originally had a foil sticker. I think this one's a little bit of an older one. There's a few scuff marks here and there, which is pretty common with like satin and custard glass, but I don't see any chips, cracks, breaks, flea bites. I haven't noticed anything on here anyway, but beautiful hand-painted floral blues, as I call them, blues. I think they're roses, aren't they? They look like roses to me. I think they are. And I did check to make sure it didn't glow, that it wasn't custard glass, and I was fooling myself, and I don't believe it did. So it is a satin glass, but sometimes those are kind of hard to tell. I always double check them. My eyes play tricks on me. You never know. All right, boss lady, congratulations. Thank you. Set that down, and I'll tag this one and hopefully not bloody my hands with black marker again. That would be ideal. Okay, number 4, boss lady. Got it tagged for you. There we are. Okay, now. Yes, yes. And so yours would be the custard glass thing because the custard glass ones do glow. Those are, I love those ones. Okay, I have sticker residue still on the bottom of here that I need to get off, but this is an adorable trinket dish that, as far as I know, oh, I did get black marker on me again. Where is it coming from on there? Anyway, as far as I know, it's in perfect condition. I don't see any damage to it. It's got this interesting design out or on the inside here. It's marked on the bottom. And I tried looking up like information on this or like comps, you know, more or less on eBay just to get an idea of what I was dealing with here because I liked the style. And I didn't really find anything in regards to, at least for a recent comp on this particular trinket dish, but this company does a lot of like the willow tree figurines and trinket dishes and all that kind of stuff. And I thought that was kind of interesting. So anywho, I will quit yapping about it. And let me fix this up here. All right. There we are. All right. Oh, sorry, fancy lady. I wasn't ignoring you. The two ceramic little shoes. These ones up here. One of them's glass, and it's another Fenton piece that's satin glass, and it's kind of hard to tell, but it's a white satin glass with like a faint pink at the top that traces around it, and then it's hand-painted flowers. And then this one here is a bone china one that is Radnor bone china, England. It's really stinking pretty. We can run those. We can definitely run those. All right, guys, starting at $6, running for 20 seconds, and in perfect condition, very modern-esque, abstract style trinket dish. And like I said, I don't know a whole lot about this. It's titled Lift the Spirit. For decorative use only, don't eat out of it. Stinking cute. All right. Set that there. All right, here, we'll run this little glass Fenton one first. Hand painted by C. Riggs, and I'll never get it to show you guys this, but this one here is debossed in the little foot here with the Fenton in the oval. So just a heads up. And otherwise, this is how she looks. See my blackened thumb? I'm trying not to get it on here. That would be ideal. But perfect condition, no chips, cracks, flea bites, any issue. There's remnants of the old foil sticker in there. But beautiful little shoe. I love how, I don't know. I love these ones. I can't help myself. Dang it. I know if I love it, somebody else out there is going to friggin' love it. I know that. All right. Starting at $6. Running for 20 seconds. Little satin glass Fenton shoe. I did double check to make sure if it glows or not. Glowed. This is not my night, y'all. Can barely talk or run the app. What am I doing here? But beautiful little shoe, hand painted by C. Riggs. I think this one was in the 70s when I was trying to look it up. I could be wrong, but nevertheless. All right, fancy lady, congratulations. Oh dear, making a mess here. Making a heck of a mess. All right, let's see here. That was number 5 for Miss Fancy Lady. So, yeah, you guys, I don't know. I was mentioning earlier that I'm trying to think of like kind of different things on my channel to do, and like fixing things up, buying things that I know need a little work or working on that I think I could maybe handle or figure out how to handle in a reasonable amount of time and ability. I'm kind of thinking I might try doing that and see. I don't know how y'all feel about that though. I guess we'll find out. But what brings that up again, I'm trying to show you this piece here. It's beautiful. Radnor Bone, China, England. Let me tell you about this real quick, and then I'll finish yapping the other stuff. There's a few probably flea bites here and there. Like, I think right here probably is a little bit. And maybe right there is a little bit. But it's so delicate and hand done. Like, you can see the fingerprints on it from the artist on the back side of the petals especially. It is so beautiful, so intricate. Anyways, so there's probably a few flea bites here and there, but its overall condition is stunning. Let me get us started here again. Starting at $6, running for 20 seconds. It is Radnor Bone China, made in England. But yeah, so what I was bringing that up for was because, like, I don't know, y'all. I trust me, I've been going to the thrift stores my whole life. I know they go through ups and downs and all that stuff, but it just feels like the down slump, especially in the Goodwills lately, has been there for a minute, y'all. Like, I feel like I'm struggling to, in videos, even really find things to show you guys. Fancy lady, congratulations. Thank you very much. And so I'm thinking, well, what else can we do that would be fun? And I don't know. I feel like a lot of y'all are down for some, like, fixer-upper kind of videos on things. I don't know. Let me get this tag for you, fancy lady. All right. She is tagged. Okay. Oh, I had something else I was going to run with you guys tonight that was special. Okay, so not long ago, very recently actually, I picked up 2 of these when I was at, I think it was the City Thrift out in, oh, for the love of the Lord, Waldo. Good night. It is so one of those days. But I found 2 of these Amberina Viking fairy lamps, but just the top parts, just the top. But they were in perfect condition. And I thought, well, maybe I should run at least one of them tonight. They're the diamond point out here. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It's hard to tell it's Amberina at all, but there's just a little bit of faint orange like around the edges of it. I don't know if my black light will do much. Let me turn out the lights. Hold on. Oh, golly. I've got an extra light set up tonight to try to help. I don't know how much help it's really doing, but okay. Oh, my golly. There we are. Can you guys see the glow on it? So it's definitely that cadmium glass. Sorry, if I turned off my kitchen light, it would show up even better. Oh, you can definitely see it in there like that. It's freaking beautiful. Diane, you like watching me clean things? I know. There's something therapeutic about it too. And then I'm like, well, maybe I'll get more done too. Like, maybe productivity can be multifaceted, you know? Wouldn't that be an interesting concept? All right, let me restart us here. Okay. Oh, son of a gun. Here we go. There we are. All right, starting at $8, running for 20 seconds. Viking Fairy Lamp Amberina Top, perfect condition. So, and I do have another one exactly like it. I may save it for another sale. I may list it. I have not decided this yet. I thought about running them as a set, but we'll just run it. Stinking cool, though. I wish it would have had the bottoms with them. That would have been even cooler. But, you know, what's that old saying? You can't look a gift horse in the mouth. I found 2 tops right next to each other. How often does that happen, especially at a thrift store? Come on. All right, Nanlia, congratulations. Thank you. So pretty. And, I was thinking earlier when I was bringing this piece over here, I was thinking, I wonder how it would look on other bases, like if you interchanged it on other color bases or bases and stuff. Do any of y'all do that? Like you may not have the Amberina one, but maybe you've got a pretty green one or something. What I do now, Rami? You have a clear bottom, Nalia? Yes, anything fairy lamp, if it's especially in good condition, I will let them go by if they're too mangled. A little flea bite or something is acceptable, but kind of past that, they're not as worth it. Not from a selling standpoint. If I found it for myself, that'd be a totally different thing. But you guys know. All right. What else did we want to do? I don't know if I had anything else like super new. Oh, wait. I did have this pottery piece. Oh, and that Jim Shore piece. We'll run her in a second too, because I haven't ran her. And dang it, if I didn't find her too. Did I get her? I got her before my sale, didn't I? You can't say why you were laughing. Oh, okay. So, well, I'm glad you've got a clear bottom to go with that, Nanlia. I'm so happy because I hate picking up just the tops, but at the same time, you don't just leave them, not when they're perfect like that. Okay, so I picked this one up not terribly long ago at the Goodwill, and there's no damage to it. It's a hand-thrown piece. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not like just missing a signature or impression or something somewheres on here. I'm not seeing anything though. But here's the base of it. And I think these are like, no, I didn't get this at Goodwill. I got this at Agape's Grace. That's right. In my like Christmas overload video at Agape's Grace. But I think these little spots on here are probably from the like sort of pin-like things or whatever it was standing on in the kiln, would be my guess. If anybody knows any differently, feel free to correct me. I'm trying to get it to show you down in there, but it looks good. Doesn't look like it's ever held anything like a plant or anything. So really interesting piece though. I really liked it. All right. We're going to start it at $8 and running for 20 seconds. Yeah, they had it sitting with like the tumblers and stuff. And I thought that is just such an interesting glaze and look to it. Like these are all dimpled in or carved out, maybe I should say. Yeah, they're like little carve outs to it. Super cool. All right, let me set it back up here. Okay, let me grab this angel lady. So yeah, I wish I would have remembered that I had her because I would have ran her during my Christmas sale. But again, it's Sunday. I think what is it, 30th, 31st? And here we are. So Celebrate with Harmony 2005 Jim Shore Heartwood Creek is on the base of her here. I can't find any damage to her. I'm double checking her wings just to make sure they weren't like broken and repaired because I feel like I never find these angels with their wings like completely intact. But I see no damage to her or her book or any part of her. She looks to be in amazing condition. Let me restart us here. Starting at $8, running for 20 seconds. She's just a tall figurine. I think she's probably roughly 10 or 11 inches tall, something like that. She's super cute. I don't know what she's reading here. It doesn't tell you. Apparently something about harmony, I'm guessing. That's what the bottom of her says. But her mouth's wide open. She's in action. She is singing along, and she doesn't care. Singing along without a care in the world. All right, 2 pigtails. Congratulations. Thank you. She's just a happy gal. I'm so excited. I'm a happy gal. Like I said, I think that's one of the first Jim Shore angels I've ever found in the wild where the wings were 100% intact. Like, that's insane. And maybe some of y'all come by those a lot. I don't know, but I personally do not. Not in that condition. I come by Jim Shore pieces. I don't come by them always in great condition. All right. I got her set to the side. Okay. Is there anything anybody's interested in or wants me to lift up and show closer? I do still have this little Costa Boda plate, fused glass. I'm going to run him. I know, and not damaged. That's what I'm saying, Rami. This is a little Costa Boda plate. I can't remember that artist's name now, but that's the initials down here. Trying to get it to show you. But super cute. This came originally like in a set. Oh, it still has partial sticker up here. In a set, and it had like a variety of different animals and stuff. But this is in perfect condition. It's a little salad plate, I'm guessing. Decorative plate. But it had a freaking bird on it that was adorable. I would have loved to have found more. I feel like I did get that one over at the City Thrift and Wall, though. Maybe a couple months ago now. All right, starting at $8, running for 20 seconds. No chips or cracks. Little Costa Boda fused glass bird dish, plate, tray, trinket dish. Anything you'd like it to be. Adorable it will remain, however. I loved it. I loved it, like kind of that modern feel to it. I don't know. Super cute little bird guy. Okay, what else do we want to do? Is there anything y'all see that you must have tonight? I've got an Aries mug down here. I've got this mug. Oh, golly. I still have to wipe the grease pin off of it, but it's La Rochelle. Made in China, ceramic, but it's stinking adorable. And we are going to run it because, well, I just saw that face in the camera and I can't resist it. I love the glaze. I mean, it is a mass production style piece. I mean, obviously just by the base of it, but come on. That's ridiculously cute. I remember when I found that in the store and I was like, oh, I'm not going to get it. And then I just couldn't walk away and I had to go back for it and look into it. Starting at $8, running for 20 seconds. No chips, cracks, crazing, or any damage to it. I love this stinking handle to it too. Oh my gosh. And you guys, since I have gotten into drinking coffee every morning again, I kind of switched to that in the wintertime. And so now, like, I'm looking at all my mugs and stuff going, okay, which ones do I really want to get rid of or should I retain for a little bit? But my problem is, well, one, I drink a lot more coffee than that. Like I usually have a separate tumbler, you know. But two is it doesn't stay hot long enough for me. Like I don't sit down long enough for it, you know. I don't know. That's a me problem. I know it is. Okay. What else do we have? Oh, let me run this real quick because this is festive and adorable. This is a blown glass piece. It kind of looks Amberina-ish on the foot, but I don't think this glows at all. I don't recall it glowing. I might be lying, though. Shoot a loop. Hold on. Son of a gun. Did I lie to myself? I think I lied to myself. The foot on it glows, it looks like. Okay. Turn out the lights again. Here we go. Yep. A little bit of glowage there. I wish I had a better black light, but a little bit of glowage there. I don't notice it, although it could just be my weak black light. I don't notice it in the body. I notice it on the foot. Because as I was holding it up for you guys, I was like, wait a minute. That looks like a certain orange ring I'm familiar with. And sure enough, I was fooled once again. It does glow a little bit. All right, let me weigh it. Right at a pound. Beautiful glass little vessel, little vase. In great condition. I don't see any chips or cracks or anything. It's got all these random bubbles in it. Not signed or anything that I know of. I'm not sure who produced it, but beautiful little piece. All right, let me restart us here. Starting at $8, running for 20 seconds. I really like this. And I didn't realize the foot glowed on it earlier. Son of a gun. It got by me. It looked like a single pour, but now that I'm looking at it closer, I think the foot was applied. So it's probably a cadmium glass down here and like a ruby up here. Really pretty. All right, boss lady, congratulations. Thank you. Let's see, what was that? Number 9. All right, let me get it tagged for you. How long have we been going here? Just under an hour. Oh, you're very welcome. I appreciate all y'all coming to hang out with me tonight. Let's see, number 9 for Miss Boss Lady. I'm going to run our poodle shortly when things start winding down a little bit, I suppose. I was going to kind of make her our grand finale-ish tonight, or somewhere's about that region anyway. So let me know, y'all, if anybody's super eager to jump that gun. Otherwise, why don't we run this little dish? I've had this dish listed. This blue tape's on here to remind me that it's listed, but had this listed for a while, and I can't remember now who does it. It's Rami. You'll know, won't you? Who does this dish? I'd have to pull up my listing and look at it. It's not Libby. Who does this bottom part, guys? Come on, I know some of y'all will know. That's what I was thinking, Viking. I don't know. I have it in the listing for it, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. It's a little vintage dish, and it's gorgeous. It's kind of a amber color, but I don't know. It kind of changes color. Like it almost looks a little reddish in certain lights, but I'm going to go with like an amber on it. It's beautiful. I love these edges to it too. Stinking pretty. No damage, no chips or cracks or flea bites or any other issues. It comes with no critters or dirt. Beautiful glass. All right, starting at $8, running for 20 seconds. And it's not a lily pad either. It's, what's the Asian flower called? Orchid? Is it orchid? No, I'm not thinking of that right either. I'm just going to shut it up. Shut it up, lady. Lotus. Thank you, Rami. You're my hero. Yes, you're correct. That's what I was trying to think of. You're a genius. And I am nothing, Rami. I knew you'd come through. Fancy lady, thank you very much. Congratulations. Clearly my brain is fried by Sundays. I feel like I'm always kind of floating through, but I enjoy hanging out with you guys. It's relaxing at the end of the week, to be honest with you. Oh my gosh, Rami. All right, what do we want to do next, y'all? I don't know. Oh, before we run the poodle, at the very least, this is that bowl I just picked up. It's by a company called Empty Bowls, and I can't remember now where they're based out of, or even if I said in the video. I don't know that I looked that far, but nonetheless, it's an art pottery bowl. And I think these little spots here are like for your chopsticks, right? I think I said spoon in the video, and I don't think anybody in the comments has corrected me yet, but I should have probably said chopsticks. Now, it does have a couple spots here where little glaze bubbles popped on it, but it does appear to be covered underneath the clear glaze, the top coat. And I don't see any damage, chips, cracks, flea bites, crazing, any issues. It's incised on the base. I love the glaze on it. And I think that's why I was so compelled to just get the darn thing. And I'm like, ramen noodles, perfect. Here we go. Starting at $8, running for 20 seconds. Look at that glaze. Oh my gosh. But this is an art pottery company, I guess, that, I mean, I'm not super familiar with, but I like the work, y'all. I like the work. Turning out some nice stuff here. That's a heck of a noodle bowl. And it's a good size. Like, that's a good 2.5 inches or so deep. Nanlia, congratulations. Thank you. It's beautiful. I love the colors they did on that, too. But I think that'll hold some noodles nicely. Or just as a trinket dish. It can do whatever. It's very versatile. All right. Was there anything else that we wanted to do? I don't know. What do you guys say? On the top shelf, is that a little box with a girl on top? Up here, this piece, this one here is a candle topper with a Made in China sticker on it. It's Santa. But he was in my Christmas sale, Jolene, and I can start him at $1. Or who was that? Rami. I can start him at $1 if you're interested in him. No, the middle shelf. Oh, I know what you're talking about, I think. This here. And Jolene, yes, I can. I will get in there close for you. This is a little trinket dish, Rami. A Homeco trinket dish per evidence of the sticker. But it's like a little elf with mushrooms. And I thought he had some animal or something, but maybe not. He's just got shrooms. And since I've bothered pulling him down and showing him to you, now you must endure me running him. But he has no damage. He's bisque. There's no chips or cracks to the interior anywhere. He's in perfect condition. Oh my gosh, look at his little ears. He's ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, maybe I thought that was a bunny before, but it's a mushroom. It's a toad. Whatever your word choice for it is. All right. Let me edit this item. Okay. Here we go. We'll start him at $4. Running for 20 seconds. Hello on the YouTube side. Everybody welcome in. Super exciting evening here tonight. I'm so happy to have y'all joining me. I didn't pull up on my phone my YouTube so that I could see how many were in the room, but it's good to have y'all here. Rami, congratulations. Thank you. This is so adorable, Rami. I cannot believe I've ran him a few times. I cannot believe that nobody has partaken in such a cute trinket dish. I feel like if I would have left him, I think I got him in a video, and I feel like if I would have left him at the store, somebody would have yelled at me. I know they would have. Because I would have yelled at me. So, because you can't leave something that adorable. Usually when I find those, they have chips and stuff. Yes, in here on Niknax. Is that what it says on YouTube also? I don't know if it shows. I don't know how it shows on the YouTube side. If it shows how many people are joining in from Nick. I don't think it would. But I don't know. It's beyond my pay grade. Okay. Was there anything else that anybody's interested in? Let me see if I can. Let me set this tray down. Because old Butterfingers here has been extra slick tonight, I must say. So let's detach as many things as we can. Okay, and here we are. Coming in for a close-up. Oh, I do still have that candle up there, that decorative candle, and that little planter, pig planter. I think was Shawnee, wasn't it? Maybe? Possibly? I don't remember now. Anyway, a little vintage planter. Let me scan you guys over to the remaining top here. All right, little luminary, stoneware luminary there with some cobalt sponge paint, brass pitcher, little mini Corel jar. Then we come down, we have our Italian pink ceramic Easter Bunny bank, and does have crazing and a like small flea bite to each ear tip, but otherwise in good condition. This is a Hall, Hall mug with a print of a fox on it there, as well as a kitty cat mug. And then we come over further, and another little luminary there, stoneware with drip glaze, and a little vase. Jolene, I see you said brass pitcher about the pigs on the top. Oh, the pink pig? I know. I know. All right, Jolene. Let me set you guys down real quick. Don't get seasick. Close your eyes for a minute if you need to. Okay. We have landed, I think. Pretty good, anyhow. Pretty good. Okay. Let me grab this thing. All right. So it has a sticker on the bottom here that says Made in India. The little elephant. I can run him next, boss lady. Made in India. And then this here says for decorative purpose only, not for food use. Just FYI. But it has this really stinking cool handle to it. I don't know. It's kind of a heavy duty. Like you could swing this thing. This is a self-defense item. That's what I'm going with. It is 1 pound, 11, just shy of 12 ounces. So under 2 pounds, but still she's up there a little bit. Up there a tad bit. Very cool though. And like I said, and there's no like wear or any issue to it that I'm aware of. I haven't really like cleaned it up though. So it's going to come with like the smudges and stuff. And you can take some like brass cleaner to it. Okay. There's like wax on it right there. I removed that. But that's as far as I'm going. Okay. There's a little gunk down here. I might clean that off. Anywho, we'll start it at $8 and run it for 20 seconds. And I wish I could show you guys the inside, but as far as I can tell, it looks like it has some of like the buildup to it, you know? Like you'll see around the joints and stuff, that how brass does, but all right, Jolene, congratulations. I'll make sure there's no gunk on it. But as far as polishing it, it's kind of like silver. I don't know. I usually leave it for the buyer because not everybody wants their stuff to like have a sparkling shine to it. And pieces like that, you know, people get typically for like obviously decorative purposes and such. And so that sort of vintage antique look can kind of be wiped away a little bit with it sometimes when you polish them up and everything, you know? So I don't know. Little elephant for boss lady. He is in perfect condition, if I recall. And he feels different. He has like a thin, clear gloss glaze on him, but I don't know. It's like he's a bisque-ish feel to him still. I don't know. The base of him is bisque. He's not signed or stamped anywhere, I don't think. Let me double check him. But yeah, I don't see any damage to him. There's no chips or cracks or issues with his little trunk or anything. He's stinking cute. I think he's only like 2 inches tall, too. Let me measure him. 2 or 3 with his trunk. Because he's adorable. Oh, he outdid me. He's 3 3/4 inches tall from his feet to his trunk. He's stinking adorable. Oh, golly gee williker. Come on here. Learn to operate the machine, lady. Okay. Rami, you think you sold one similar? He's so cute. And I think he's got a little bit of age to him. I'm not positive where he was made, but I love him. And I love his bow tie, too. All right, starting at $6, running for 20 seconds. An unmarked little fella who just wants to be loved. I love how they painted his eyes on, too. He's like doing a side eye kind of thing, like an upward side eye. So you could, okay, in my bathroom, I have a ceramic dish with a frog laying on it. Boss lady, congratulations. Thank you very much. And in that dish is a bar of soap. And it's just on display soap. It's like hotel soap I got in Vegas from years ago. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you. But nonetheless, it's a really cool looking, like sort of California pottery style guy. But he's like laying there, doing one of these kind of things. And he's staring up at you. And I have him on the back of the toilet. And I've had this thing for years. I think since before Kyle and I were even together. I think he even commented on it when we first started dating, how he felt like he was being watched in the bathroom by that ceramic frog. Anyways, something fun to do with your figural pieces. That looks side-eyed and up like that. Vase with metal in it. Oh, this one here, maybe? Let me see if I can bring it out. Daisy's mom, is that the one you're asking for? No, the one to the left of it. Vase with metal in it. To the left of it would be here, right? Other shelf. Other shelf, lady. Vase with the metal in it. I don't know that I have a vase with metal in it. Let me bring you back over. Hold on a sec. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Kind of white. Are you talking about this one back here? The black shelf. Vase with metal in it. Which vase? I have this planter here and this apple vase. It's got little incised apples on it. Third shelf. Oh, this one here. I'll be darned. I'll be darned. All right, bear with me. Don't get sick. Close your eyes. We're going for a ride back to the table. And we've landed. Okay. And the gnome. Did somebody else ask about the gnome? Daisy's mom? Okay. So, well, here, let me show you the vase first. This one here, I have marked because it's listed online. It's not marked that I'm aware of. Of course, now for the second time tonight, I'm like, or is it? I don't know. I could just be seeing things on this one. It kind of looks like there might be something going on right here, but I'm not positive. I'm going to leave it as it's an unsigned and unmarked piece, but it does have these little metal pieces attached to it. I would go with almost like a terracotta pot. It's definitely a clay pot. It's really cool. On the interior of it, if I can get it to show you, there's this wire that runs through and holds these pieces on, as well as you can tell they did like some welding kind of along each one. Yeah, little brass pieces. And when I tried looking it up, I was finding other pottery pieces that look similar to it, and they were saying like South American, Mexican and stuff. I'm not 100% positive, but I definitely think it carries that Southwest vibe to it for sure. But it's in great condition. I don't think there were any issues to it. It's an unglazed piece. So it's just painted. So I don't know that I would put water in it. I would stick with dry things, but it's really cool looking. It is unusual. I think I found this one over at Salvation Army in Belton a while back. and just flipping loved it. All right, starting at $6, running for 20 seconds. And I want to say it's 4 or 5 inches tall. Let me see. It's not terribly heavy. I think it weighs just about 11 ounces, so not quite a pound. And it's about 5.5 inches tall, maybe 2 or so, 2.5 wide on the top there. Stinking cool. All right, Daisy's mom, congratulations. I know, when I saw it, there was just something about it. I love it. And it's like, you can tell too, like this is all hand done on here. Like it's literally somebody's fingertip pressed in there. You can see the fingerprints on it. It's incredible. I don't know. I'm kind of not surprised it's not signed. Not all Southwest. I mean, there's tons of stuff out there that's not signed, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Let's see. Number 15 goes to Daisy's mom. All right. Running out of room over here. Okay, now let me show you this gnome. I found this a while back, and I thought this was so cool. Lyric copyright. Oh, now I can't read the bottom part. It's in the listing I have it for. It says something 1984 on his little pocket right there. Okay, hold on before I keep going. Boss lady, you have a question. This is your first time bidding on anything. Do we get invoiced or does it auto pay? Yes, it does auto. Payment is due at the time of sale, I believe. And then I combine shipping. And so any overage when I pack it up, you will get refunded for. Just a heads up, guys, especially if there's anybody in here that wasn't in here earlier. Oh, yeah. No worries, boss lady. Yeah, absolutely. And if anybody has any questions in regards to that, feel free to reach out to me. I will do whatever I can. So then it's marked down here with 67. And I feel like there was a lot of information about this piece that was really cool that I can't recall now because it's been forever since I looked him up. But I loved his face. He's like a resin sculpture. And the guy who did it and stuff, he, I don't know, did tons of these different ones of these gnome figurines. And they're kind of collectible. Tom Clark, that's what it says right there. Clark. I'm like, it kind of looks like it says black or something, but, well, it says Clark 1984, lyric copyright. I think that's what it says, right? Can you guys see it? Do you see what I see? Oh, you know, if he did, he may have done it on the base and there's felt down here and I don't want to pull it off. So I can't make any promises. Oh, look, he's stamped back here too with 1007. I don't know if I ever noticed that before. Anywho, he's just super cool. Super stinking cool. I think he was, 67? 1984. That's what he was. I was going to say 70s, but all right, just over a pound. Let me duplicate here. Yeah, some of them do go for quite a bit. I can't remember which ones. I feel like he went for a decent amount. He wasn't, I don't think he was one of the super high ones, though. Or at least I didn't price him that way. Do I have any table lighters? No. I don't believe I do. I don't believe I do. I did, back in the day, I had a, what is it, William Rogers, maybe it was, where, oh, heck, I don't know. Anyway, starting at $6, running for 20 seconds. Adorable gnome, like a resin material. Oh, no problem, boss lady. But yeah, anyways, I had that piece I was telling you guys about. It was a table lighter. I had it over in my antique booth when I had that going, and it went missing. if you can believe that. If you can believe such a thing could ever happen. And that was the moment I was like, really? Like, if it was real, like solid all the way through silver, I wouldn't have left it sitting out like that, you know? But to each their own. Whatever. All right. Well, guys, how long have we been going? An hour and 15 minutes? Are we ready to run the fused glass poodle tray yet? Jolie, you believe it? I know. It's insane though. Like I really didn't even ask the people that work there about it. I just figure, you know, it's part of the show. You know. And it's not like it was a super expensive piece, so I didn't go and throw a big fit about it or anything like that. It is what it is. It happens. If you run a booth, you just have to expect it to some degree. I hate to say it, but it is what it is. Here, let me measure this so we know what all we're working with here. So it turns out, I think this is in fact signed, 9 3/4 by 9 3/4. All right, it is in fact signed, I believe. I cannot tell what the signature is, but nevertheless, it does appear. Wasn't it that corner? I think it was this corner. Like there is some kind of signature going on here. I don't know if I'll get it to show you guys. It is incredibly difficult to see, but I think I did find where it is allegedly signed. I'll leave it at that. It's allegedly signed because I think I even see like a number in it or something like that too. But nevertheless, this is a confetti fused glass poodle plate dish tray. Kind of curves up at the edges. There are no chips or cracks to it that I'm aware of. And it is beautiful. I love this stinking piece. It is absolutely freaking beautiful. And I cannot believe that when I found it with restart with all that stoneware sitting on top of it. I almost died right there. Literally, it was difficult to swallow. It was a tough one. And so obviously I couldn't leave it behind. Starting at $20, running for 20 seconds. Beautiful fused glass poodle tray. Let me pull this out. There we are. Now you can see the confetti. And it's just shy of 10 inches. 9 3/4 by 9 3/4. All right. No takers tonight, poodle pants. We're going to sit on down. Was there anything else? Okay, let me bring you guys back over here. Bear with me. Oh, I'm going to scoot the table forward a smidgen. Here we are. Okay, bear with me. We're going to drop down just a little bit here. So this is up here, ceramic tile with horses on it. I can't remember what it said on the back. This is really stinking cool, though. Oh, HO in Mexico. So it's not signed or anything, but it is so pretty. And when I saw it in the store, I didn't realize it was gold at first. I thought it was just a brown glaze and just the way the light was on it. And then I went to pick it up and I realized it was reflective. And I thought, that's beautiful. I must have it. So I got it. Anyways, let me know if there's anything that piques your interest. I think this is a signed vase piece too. Signed by Ray. Yeah, Ray. I'm so sorry, guys. I tried to grab the mute button. I tried to set this down really quick and grab the mute button, and I don't think I made it. So you had to witness my sneeze. I apologize. All right. Here we go. I'm going to scoot over a little bit. Oh, I did have this piece here. If anybody's interested in it, I'll run it real quick. It is a signed A. Tilly, maybe, down here. It's a nautical themed, hand-painted porcelain light fixture for double lights. Starting bid on the trivet. the Talavera style trivets, like mother, like daughter. Were you talking about these ones? Whoops, he's upside down. These ones? I ran them in the beginning. Or are you talking about something else entirely? Oh, on the horse? $10. If you are interested. Here, I'll go ahead and run it. Let me get us set up here. Edit this item. Okay. You guys hang out there. Hold on, I'm grabbing it. All right. Little horse trivet tile. There, it does look like there's a tiny scratch to this like yellow glaze where you can see the gold glaze behind it, the metallic glaze. But other than that, there's no chips or cracks or issues with it. It's just stinking pretty. And there's the back of it again for you. It's impressed on here with HO in Mexico. So I don't know, but it's stinking adorable. Starting at $10, running for 20 seconds. A nice gold metallic sheen to it. So, and I think this was like an 8-inch by 8-inch. I measured it previously. And if I recall correctly, that's what it was. All right. Set that guy back up here. What else was there? Oh, I wanted to run this one with you guys again too. While I still have you here. Run light switch plates. Daisy's mom, you got it. And then I'm going to run my canoe. Okay. So, nautical themed with all the little seagulls and stuff in the background and a little ship back here. Nautical themed light switch plates. I don't see any chips, cracks, or damage to it anywhere. It looks great. Looks like there's a little smudge of dirt I will remove, but other than that, no issues. All right, let me hit restart. Edit. And I don't know who the fancy artist is, but they did sign it down there. And I don't know, you guys, would you take and like, if you were going to use it, which I'm assuming one would, starting at $8, running for 20 seconds, would you take like some sort of clear glaze and put over it? Because it's not, you know what I mean? Like they painted it, but it's not like glazed. So I could just imagine over time, fingers would rub, you know, the paint wear thin or something. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm saying? Daisy's mom, congratulations. Thank you. Let me mark it for you. I'll lift you guys way down here. Okay, number 16. Let's make it, it's written down. Okay, here we are. In business now. Okay. All right. Now, oh my God, I almost fell over. I'm too old for that. Oh, you're very welcome, Daisy's mom. You're very welcome. Thank you. This is a really cool piece that I think would be cool with like air plants or something in it. It is, boss lady, I know. Like I went to go kneel back down and I guess most of my weight was still shifted towards the back. It wasn't working out so good for a minute. This one is really cool though. I don't know, guys. I have a thing for the Southwest pieces. Oh, Rami. I haven't watched your most recent couple videos. What am I missing? You're so broken. You totally get it. Did you get hurt? Oh my gosh, I know. I love when I edit my videos and I have my headphones on so that I can hear the volume and all that stuff evenly. And I hear with the most shrieking pop my knees as I bend down. And I'm like, oh my God. And my knees have done that for forever, even when I was a kid. But it's like, oh, I can feel it more now. Definitely feel it. Just falling apart, Rami. Okay. Okay. I just wanted to make sure you were still in one piece because you didn't text me saying otherwise. So, all right. So, little canoe pottery piece, hand painted. I don't know, guys. I really like the Southwest style. What can I say? It's embossed or incised, I should say, on the bottom with C. Begay. I think it's Begay. S. John Dineh, laughing. Dene. I'm not positive pronunciation. Wait till I'm your age. I turned, how old did I turn this past September? I turned 41 this past September. And I feel like I'm still too young to complain too much about it, but I'm not going to lie either. You know, guys, like it is what it is. And I'm a fairly active person. It's not that. It's I don't know. Like I've back issues and stuff, so you turned 76 in August. Congratulations, Jolene. Boss Lady's 54. Yeah. I know. But everybody always says it's a mental, and I'm like, okay, well that makes sense. That's why some days I feel more in my 30s and some days I feel more in my 80s. It's just depends on how I felt that day. All right, let me shut up. What was the wheelbarrow up top? Oh, the blue and white one. It's a planter, a Dutch Holland style planter. I can't remember what's on it. That's right. That's what I'm saying, Jolene. Mind over matter. Mind creates matter, right? That's what we're going with. I'm sticking with it. Rami. Oh, gosh. I know. I know. All right. Starting at $8, running for 20 seconds. I know it. That's what I try to make it. It's hard in the winter, though, guys. I'm not going to lie. Like, I kind of crap out on going on walks and stuff because I'm a wuss. I can do the heat better than I can the frigid cold. Yes. That's what, back when I worked in healthcare, that's what all my patients always told me was just always stay active. And I always had a lot of patients that still worked or like volunteered places and stuff. And even if it was hard for them to get out, just because, they always said that's what kind of kept them going was having something to do. I know. I know. I've been tossing around some ideas. That's for sure. Especially since the thrift stores are dry up over here. Jolie, no to Arizona. All right, wait. What was it somebody had asked about? Oh, the wheelbarrow. Let me get back up. Hold on. Okay, so here was the wheelbarrow piece. It has some crazing to it. Okay, hold on. Close your eyes. Don't get sick. I'm dragging us back over to the table to sit for a second. We'll give my knees a break and allow me to stand up, let the oxygen recirculate. Okay, so Portugal. It is like a Holland Dutch style, though, kind of, isn't it? Or maybe I just think that because it's the white and blue. But I can definitely see Portugal in the florals on it for sure. But it says hand-painted Portugal something, 47 something on the bottom. I know. Trust me, I'd probably complain plenty about it. Either way, too hot, too cold, can't make me happy. What do you want? What do you want? All right, so on the interior of it, there's crazing, but I don't see. I'm trying to double check it over for like flea bites and cracks and all that kind of stuff. But outside of the crazing, I don't see anything or any issue with it. We'll run it real quick. It honestly doesn't look like anybody has ever used it because for the wheel here, you can see it like opens up right there. And like, I don't see it full of dirt or anything, which once you kind of get dirt down in those things, forget about it. Starting bid will be $8. Let me hit to restart. Starting for for $8, running for 20 seconds. Little hand painted, made in Portugal wheelbarrow planter. And then if there's anything else y'all are interested in, let me know. And we'll run it. Otherwise, we have been here for an hour and a half tonight. Yay for us. And I will let y'all get on your evening. But if there's something anybody's interested in, let me know. I love these flowers on here. All right, like mother, like daughter, congratulations. Thank you. Plus, there's just something with the blue and white pottery period that I generally like. And I like that you can kind of mix and match, because blue and white is done in like Oriental or Asian themes. It's done in Holland and Dutch, Portuguese. I mean, everybody did it. English did it, right? So it's everybody. So you can kind of intermingle them. Okay. Was there anything anybody's interested in looking at before we head out? Otherwise, the boss lady. I know. It's tough. It's tough. I have some other stuff I might be adding in as well. I was going through some of the stuff that I picked up recently today, and I'm like, I've already forgotten that I picked that up. What am I doing? We got to run it already. So some of that I got brought out tonight. You guys want to run the pink pig? I can run it. Jolene, you have family in Phoenix and you lived in Vegas. I have visited Vegas, and whoo, boy, I think probably some of it has to do with the amount of concrete and asphalt in that general location, like on the strip and such. But like I would walk outside and melt into a puddle. It was terrible. I hated it. And that was, I think we've gone in September, which was horrible, terrible time to go. It was very dreadfully hot. And then we've gone a little bit earlier in the year too. And I think it was a little bit less, but it was too much. Too much. I don't know, Rami. I don't know if I'd survive in desert climate. Maybe I'd adapt though. I'm sure I would after time. It's like here. You know, the thing in the Midwest is you get kind of a decent swing of both. In the summertime in the Midwest in Kansas, believe it or not, it does tend to get a little bit humid typically, and it's pretty hot, and it can be pretty grueling. But in the wintertime, we don't get as much precipitation as we did when I was a kid, but it still gets very cold outside. Yeah. I know when I was a kid. Now, see, Kyle, he has like allergies real bad and stuff like that, and he couldn't stand it when he moved in with me, because I grew up most of my life without indoor air conditioning, and we had like a window unit. So when it would be blazing hot out, we'd all kind of pile into like my parents' bedroom, and my brother and I would sleep on the floor in there. But typically we just had an attic fan and the windows open. And so then Kyle, when he came into the picture many moons ago, he said he couldn't stand it sitting in the heat. I'm like, well, you just take a cold shower and then you're fine, you know, because that's my logic. All right, let's run this darn pig real quick. It's a ceramic vintage planter. It's in great condition. I can't remember who made it, if it was Shawnee or Hull, but it's in a glossy finish, and it's sort of a soft pink glaze to it. But yeah, there's no chips or cracks. This here's a little glaze skip on the pink glaze on his ear, but it is under the clear glaze, I think. But yeah, he's in great condition. He's adorable, and he's smiling. Starting at $8, running for 20 seconds. It's tough to find fresh air out in the heat like that. I'm not going to lie, but I endure it. Like in the summertime, I have Theodore outside, and typically most days, at least for a couple hours, he gets pool time and loves it. All right, Leslie, congratulations. Thank you. He gets pool time and enjoys annoying the crap out of the neighbors because he thinks he's catching fish. I think I've shown him in my videos a couple times, or you guys might have heard him. You're very welcome, Leslie. And Yeah, he gets pretty aggressive with his fish catching. He's caught nothing. There's no fish in there. They're printed on the darn thing. But he loves it. So I let him enjoy himself with said activities. All right, Leslie. I've got it tagged for you. Humid in KC. It gets to be. Occasionally we hit dry spells, but it's typically pretty stinking humid. We usually have at least a few weeks of like pretty darn good solid humidity. I don't know. But in the Midwest, you get a good swing of things, but it can be hard to adjust to. I've lived here my entire life, and I still, every season, am like, are we serious? It's so freaking cold. And several will come around and I'll say the same thing about the heat. So, oh, your husband was from KC? Did you ever visit them, Jolene? Out yonders this way? Like mother, like daughter? Yeah, I can do another scan. Spent 35 years coming here? Oh, yeah. So you know the area then. Okay, here, let me bring us back over to the black shelf. We'll finish kind of panning down here. You got married in KC? Oh, how cool. Uh-oh, I've got a box of blankets in the way. Hold on. Bear with me. All right, so we have, who did that? Who stinking did it? Oh, golly gee. Ellie, no, it wasn't Ellie Smith. Rami, if you're still here, help me out. Who did that one? Now I can't. It won't come to my brain. But I've got a stoneware art pottery candlestick. I don't remember if this one was signed or not. Oh, it's impressed down here. Large bowl on the top of the buffet. Are you talking about over here? Over this way? No? Oh, sorry. Don't mean to make y'all sick. Back over here. Oh, I bet you're talking about this bowl. This one here. Yeah. This one is yesteryear's, hand-thrown, made in USA, Marshall, Texas. I'm not sure who put the X through it. Let me set you guys back down. Close your eyes. Hold on. Oh, my golly gee. Okay, we've landed. All right. So it's a stoneware bowl with the little heart design here. It is signed by whoever painted it, but I have no clue what that says. It is spongeware in like this kind of forest green with cream or beige sort of tan color to it. Really kind of just more clear glaze because the base looks the same as the side. So I think it's just a clear glaze over the green. And let me check it for crazing and such. I think there's a little bit of crazing to it, but I don't see any chips or cracks or any other issues. So we'll run it real quick. Why not? We pulled it down. We'll run it. What the heck? Let me edit the item. It's a little bit heavier. It's like 2.2 pounds, 10 ounces. Lord, Amanda, where did you go to school? Clearly not around here. Okay. All right. Stoneware bowl by yesteryear's, Marshall, Texas. So Marshall Pottery. Starting at $8, running for 20 seconds. Let me see the diameter of this thing, because I don't recall now. It's about 8.5 inch side to side, and probably 4.5 or 5 inches tall. Just kind of a cute little design to it, sort of country-esque. All right. Oh, set you back up here, my friend. Uh-oh. There we go. There's a light switch somewheres up here for the light in the top of the thing. But what's in the cardboard on the buffet? Some of that stuff over there, let me just kind of spin you guys. That's my off-camera jazz going on. Oh, hold on. Blinded by the light. There we go. Okay, so over here is I have a couple other fused glass pieces if anybody's interested, but these are a bunch of salt and pepper shakers and such. Crikey. That I'm going to clean up. Some of them knocked over, a couple. Clean up, and they're just all different kinds. They're like a lot of Nippon, little hand-painted ones and such that I'm going to get cleaned up. Some of them are really cool, though. Like, it says made in Japan, but it just reminds me a lot of that, what's it, Cliff something? For the whole lot. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I was going to run, Leslie, you're ruining my surprise. I was going to run a sale sometime in the near future and do like a buyer's choice thing, similar to what we did with the Christmas thing. Although I didn't love the way I had the camera set up for that. It was hard for me to like see what the heck I was doing. So I didn't do it in an ideal way. I feel like I'm missing things. Clarice Cliff. Yes, thank you, Rami. See, I know it once I see it. Beautiful bee. Are those chips? I'm not sure. On what? On that stoneware bowl? I don't think there were any chips on there. The white and gold pitcher. White and gold pitcher. White and gold. Do not have a white and gold pitcher. Are you talking about over here on the buffet? This one here, if that's what you're talking about. This one here is a piece I've had listed for a little bit, and I brought up to doing a sale. We can run it. I don't care. It's stamped here with Castle Gold, and it's a beautiful little piece. This is kind of raised up, sort of textured, this part here, like Moriage, really. Hand painted. It's a beautiful little single teapot, very Art Deco. I think it was made in the 30s, if I remember right. Yeah, it kind of does. And it's a different color white than like these little dots and what's on the tree. It's just really cool. It's like they're flying over water, I think is what it's supposed to be like. But it's in that lusterware with the orange on it. It's gorgeous. I don't know. I love it. I feel like it was 20s or 30s. I don't remember from the mark. You know, you can go and look and see like mark wise on them when they use certain colors and stamp varieties and all that stuff. Let me restart the auction. And I think I need to fix the shipping cost on it. Not that it made much of a difference, but we will do it. Maybe. It's giving me the circle of death. Okay, we're back. Update. Butter Pats. These, I think you're talking about these, Jolene. These are from a child's tea set, I think. They're not marked, I don't believe, but I feel like they're probably made in Japan. And I think all of these ones, I did have an extra little plate, but it was broken. And I think all of these ones were fine. This was included in the little sets that I brought up. Yeah, I don't think there was any damage to these outside of paint wear. But let me run this little picture here, and then I'll show you these closer, because they are hand-painted ones. And if I had to guess, they were probably made in China. This one here is a little single teapot, very Art Deco in style. No chips or cracks or crazing that I'm aware to it. Even the spout's in great condition. Little hand-painted birdies flying. Stinking pretty. I love this. It has like that pearl luster out here. So cute. I've had that piece for forever. I got that, I don't know how long ago. It's been a while. And I just never had gotten it listed. And then when I finally did, I was shocked. It still hadn't sold yet. And I'm like, That's adorable. That's one of the most adorable things I've ever seen. All right, let me show you these tiny little pieces real quick. And if you're interested in them, I'll run them. So they're hand painted. And I noticed a little bit of paint wear here and there. Like even this part, the stenciling is hand painted and sort of textured. But none of them are marked. They're sort of a thin porcelain, if you can see there how thin they are. But these would have been for little cups. The picture on the shelf, it's white and gold. Hold on, like mother, like daughter. Jolene, give me 1 second. This way I hopefully don't forget to look again. Are you talking about this little one? Or this cup? All right, tell me which one. The cup or the little this is dried in pottery piece here. Little vase, pitcher, creamer, whatever you'd like to do. Yeah, this one here, it's not a pitcher, it's a cup, but it's got that metallic glaze on the bottom and then this sort of drip glaze. It's sort of a bluish with like a little faint purple pink at the top of it. And who did this one? Oh, Spectrum Designs did this one. I've picked up some of their mugs before. I like them. They do a lot of really cool designs. If you're interested, let me know. I'm happy to run it. But yeah, if you were wanting a pitcher, that one may not work out quite as good. All right, Miss Jolene. Back to our pieces here. So yeah, they all look to be, there's 3 like of these mini plates, I guess is what they would be. And then the first ones we were looking at were little saucers, and there were 2 of those. And it's all the same design on each one. And then this one here would have held, what is it? A lot of times it's like the oyster bowls, isn't it? Oyster or clam or something bowls. You guys know what I'm talking about? Anyways, I'll run them. I've taken the time to show them to you, so we'll run them. Hold on, let me weigh them. Okay. They're just under a pound for all of them. So, yeah, it's 2 little saucers, 3 plates, and then this oblong dish here, and they're all matching. None of them are marked. This one here is a little bit thicker than the plates. It's definitely not as see-through, translucent. All right, restarting. Starting at $8, running for 20 seconds. Cute little vintage set of hand-painted dishes. It's such a pretty pattern. I wish I had the cups and stuff that went with it. So stinking cute. I'm at a different angle and I feel like the light is not cooperating. All right, Jolene, thank you very much. I'm glad to get those moving to a new home. I had all these little sets of dishes, but none of them are 100% like complete. And so I don't know. They're kind of one of those things that like I would get, I think through like estate sales. And so I'd get sometimes some of my like in lots, and you just spilled your drink. And so I accumulated several little sets, but of course when I go to get them, you know, there'd obviously be some pieces in them that were broken or whatever, and so never were they complete. But I wound up with these, and I'm like, but they're still too cute to just like throw away. I don't know. And I'm sure they were typically somewhat mass produced, right? So I'm sure somebody out there has pieces that will go well with it, or the matching. I don't know. I don't know, Jolene. But congratulations and thank you very much. And was there anything anybody was interested in that you can think of? The salt and pepper shakers, I'll probably, I was thinking of just doing kind of a like buyer's choice again. Trying that style sale again. We can do that on the next one if you guys want. The cross, yeah. Now, this one here is an iron, I think, cross, and then it's painted to look gold or brass or bronze or Jolene. Oh, no. Man, Jolene, I could have gotten that mattress cover, that like retro looking one. That was so cool. But anyways, this one, it's not marked with anything. It's got 2 screws in the bottom holding it on, but there is a little bit of wear to some of the paint down here, just FYI. You needed it. I know. We can start it at $8. Let me weigh it. It's got a little weight to it. It's about 1 pound and 3 ounces. So be a good paperweight, or like if you had light books on a shelf, it could do that. It is metal, it's iron, and then it's painted to look gold or bronzed or something. So starting at $8, running for 20 seconds. It is very cool though. I can't remember where I got this now. Darn it. Did I pick it up in a video? Now I don't remember. Suppose it doesn't matter. All right. Let me stick him back up here. I did have it sitting over on my fireplace for a little bit, and then I was like, maybe somebody out there would like that. So I brought it back over. So I suppose that's it for tonight. Why don't we find somebody to go raid, guys? Let's see what's going on. I don't know if they had a train going today or not. Bedtime for your old butt. I should be back next Sunday. I'm definitely planning on it. And I don't know if you guys are down, we can do the salt and pepper shaker sale. And hopefully I'm not interrupting like a train or something they do. That's always my fear, is all like tell you guys, yeah, we'll do this. And then find out they're running a train that night because I didn't pay attention and, interrupt something. Oh, good, Rami. Good. I'm glad. I love you too. I love you too. I'll talk to you soon. All right, y'all. Let's find someone to go raid. And I should be back with y'all next Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Central. Let's see here. I like to find ones that I don't, to my knowledge anyway, don't think I've done before. And James and Rosie's Collectibles, I think, is the one. We're going to go check it out. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me, and I will catch you all later.